Here we are looking at creating a Google form. The first thing you need to do is be signed into your Google account. So if you are not already signed in, an easy way to get there is to go to drive.google.com. Once signed in, we are ready to create our form. We will come over to the Create button, hold it down to get our options, and then choose Form. The first thing you want to do is give your form a title. This is what you will see in your Google Drive and be able to access later to edit the form. So I'm going to type in Practice Form. This next box here below it is something optional. If you feel that you need more details for those filling out your form, you can fill that in. Otherwise, go ahead and just leave it as is. The next thing you probably want to do is come up here and click Save. While Google does automatically save things, it's a good start to hit Save. When it's here just black, things have not been saved. And now that I have everything saved, it says saved and it's grayed out. We will now begin looking at the different types of questions, how to edit them, move them, and delete them. So they already have sample question 1 in here for us. We want to change that, so I will go and click on the pencil. When I create a form, the first thing I always like to do is have the students input their name. So question title, I will change to name. Oftentimes for help text, I will go ahead and put how do I want it. Last first, first last, just give them that clue. You see on my question type, I have text, and this is what the box will look like displayed for them to type in their answer. This is a question I always want required. My students have to answer this in order to submit it. So we will then click on the checkbox, make this a required question. I am now finished with that, so I will go ahead and say done. Then I'm going to go on to sample question 2. I want to edit that. And this time we'll change our question type to paragraph text. Paragraph text is basically for an essay question, something in which you want more than 120 characters. So question type 2, I'm going to type in my question, what is your favorite holiday and why? So you now see I have room here for a longer question. This would not be required, so I'm not going to check my box, and I'm going to say done. So now I've used the 2 sample questions they already give me, but I want to add more. So we're going to come up to the top of our screen where it has Add Item. I'm now going to choose a multiple choice question. When you have a multiple choice question, this allows the students to only pick one correct answer. So I'm going to go to question title, type in my question, and my question for this will be, what day is Christmas observed on? So option 1, we'll say November 25th. I'm just going to click where it says to add an option, and then I'll type in my second choice, December 25th. I'm going to add another option, so I'm going to say December 24th. Then if you wish for a student to be able to enter in their own answer, you can click Add Other. This will then allow them to choose Other and then type in what they feel the correct answer is. I will now say done, and I'm ready to add question number 4. Come back up to Add Item, and this time we're going to choose checkboxes. Checkboxes allow students to select more than one answer. It's similar to multiple choice, but this time there can be more than one correct answer. So for my question here, I'm going to put, what type of social media do you like to use? So option 1, say Facebook. Add a second option, Twitter. And my third option, I'm going to let them add maybe something else that they like. Then I will once again say done. Our next question type is choose from a list. So this is once again similar to your multiple choice question. They can only choose one correct answer, but it makes it a little bit more compact. So for this question, I'm going to ask, what is your favorite type of music? You see that they're going to choose from a list here, but I have to add to my list. So option 1 will be country. Option 2, rap. Option 3, classical. And for my option 4, I'm just simply going to type in other. And we'll say done. Our next question type we can enter is a scale. So my question for here will be, how much do you like winter? My help text is going to help them out a little bit. Since this is a scale, make sure they know what I'm looking for. Rate below how much you like winter on a scale of 1 to 5. So you see, if I wanted to, I could change that. We could start at 0. We can go all the way up to 10. Then my labels, it's optional. This I suggest doing. So they're going to know 1, dislike winter, and 5 would be that they love it, and then obviously the in between. I'll go ahead and say done. Then we'll add another question. Our last type of question is grid. This might be most useful to use if you're going to ask several true-false questions. It just kind of gets it all in one area, gives them the options. So columns, I'm only going to want 2. So it's going to be true and false. Then I will put in my column labels, my row labels, my questions. So row 1 would be, the sky is blue. Row 2, so my next statement, the grass is green. And so this is how you can use the grid option. You will not put anything in the question title. I'll go ahead and say done. Then just to do some additional practice, what if I decide, oh, I also want to know what class they're in? So I would use text for this. And so my question title is going to be, what class are you in? Help text, what's the class name? I want this one to be required. It will help me be able to sort my answers later. And I'm going to say done. But it would make more sense if this came right after my name question. So in order to move it, I'm just going to click here, and I will drag it up until it's after name. I'm going to add another question just so we can practice duplicating and deleting questions. So we'll just add another multiple choice question. And I'm going to ask, what is your favorite school lunch? And then I'll give them a variety of choices. Pizza, Crispito, ham and turkey, other. Okay, then let's say I want to do something similar, and then instead of asking what is your favorite school lunch, I'm going to say what is your least favorite school lunch. So instead of having to retype all of this, I will simply click on the duplicate, which is beside the pencil, the 2 boxes. So now I have right here, what is your favorite school lunch? I'm just going to come in here, edit it, change favorite to least favorite. And I can say done. It's just as easy if you decide, oh, I want to take that question out, just hover over it and come and press your trash can to delete it. Am I sure I want to discard this? Yes. I'm going to click save. I have all my questions entered. And so right now this is just a plain form. If you wish to fancy it up some, you can come up here to the top where it says theme and plain. Click there and it gives you a wide variety of themes to choose from. I'm just going to choose this one, and it shows you an example of what it would look like, so you can go back and say, okay, do I like it? Do I not like it? If you like it, go ahead and say apply. If you want to pick something else, you can say cancel. I'm going to say I like this, so I will apply it. And then it tells me, okay, my form is saved. If you wish to view your form and see what the students will see. You can come down here at the bottom where it says view the published form here and click on it, and now you can see what your form will look like when showing it to your students. And this is our basics of creating a form.